I love technology, I love AI, I love artificial intelligence. But then, how are we using it when it comes to applications, when it comes to job applications, when it comes to hunting for opportunities? I've seen a lot of people, they now prefer to use AI to come up with their personal statement when they are applying for the NHS. Well, I don't know, but I'm just gonna throw in my 2 cents, my feeling about it. Well, there's nothing really wrong with that. But then to give you ideas, to give you a bit of inspiration, that would be good. That would be a very, very good start. But then when we talk about who is going to read your personal statement, or what is it that maybe the ATS system is going to look for, I think there has to be a bit of you in your personal statement. If I were to read, well, personally, I personally don't know whether they entirely rely on the ATS, or maybe they do ATS and then people are shortlisted, and then the managers or whatever selection team then reads the personal statement. But I would feel there are some personal statements that you can actually read and there's no soul, there's no humanness in there. One of the things that I want to clarify today is the fact that this caregiving or healthcare sector is a human contact job. Is everything about it has to do with emotion, has to be with being personality at the end of the day. So what is it that I'm suggesting? I do suggest that when you get your inspiration from AI, from other CV making tools, then go on maybe to paraphrase, or maybe to custom make it to you, to personalize, to add in a bit of you-ness in there. So that's just my take as far as using AI is concerned. And then again, I'm going to talk about the things that I would feel one could focus on to increase their chances of getting invited for an interview. One of the things that I always say is the fact that go on to read the job specification, the job description. In there, you get an idea of what it is that they're looking for, and then you can tailor make your personal statement to suit the job specification or the job description. Also, one of the things or focus areas that I would want maybe to say is because it's the NHS, go on to read the values of the trust that you're actually applying to. I mean, it means more when you're actually bringing about the fact that I've actually gone on to research about the trust, I've gone on to read about the trust, and this is how I'm going to add value if I'm going to join that team. I mean, if I were in the shoes of a recruiter, those are some of the things that I would feel I would be looking for in a personal statement, or in an expression of interest for somebody that wants to join my organization. Also, some of the things that I've always said, or one of the things that I encourage people to do, is if you are applying for a healthcare role, one of the things that you need to focus on is the 6 C's of care. For me, that has worked out very well, and for other people that I've been helping behind the scenes, it has worked well. What are the 6 C's? These are probably what I can say, the guide of a caregiver to say, you have to ask yourself these questions, the 6 questions that answers the 6 C's of care is: are you caring enough? Are you compassionate enough? Are you competent enough? Are you courageous enough? Are you committed enough? So with these things now, it's how you are going to then answer these questions in your personal statement. How are you going to portray these qualities in your personal statement? The other thing, the 6th C is communication. How is your communication, your verbal communication, your written communication, your non-verbal communication, and what is it then that you're going to bring into the team? How are you going to be communicating with the people that you serve? How are you going to be communicating with your team and the organization at large? There has to be a certain quality that you're trying to portray in an expression of interest or in a personal statement. Last but not least, some of the tips or some of the things that I always encourage people to to bring in when it comes to personal statement is show other things like adaptability. How adaptable are you? I mean, you could be coming from a different care setting altogether. You could be coming maybe from abroad and directly you want to get into the NHS. Show adaptability. How adaptable are you? How teachable are you? It's one thing to join an organization. I mean, most organizations will train you, but how teachable are you? How willing are you to go the extra mile to complete your training in time and also to do the extra things? Also, some of the things that I do encourage people is do not shy away from portraying your willingness for personal development. The NHS is big on personal development, so find a way of factoring that in. Last but not least is try and factor in how are you what are some of the qualities that you have that show teamwork, that show your ability to work in a team. Trust me, the NHS is a very big organization, a multidisciplinary organization, a very broad organization. So try by all means and portray how willing are you to work in a team. What is it that you're going to bring to the team? How compatible are you with things like diversity? How compatible are you with things like inclusiveness? The NHS is big on those things because it does employ people from all over the world, so you need to be able to portray those things. But guys, I'm not saying this is everything that I've said in this video, but these are some of the pointers that I do feel if you focus on those things, you could increase your chances of getting employed by the NHS. You could find yourself getting employed by the NHS. So these are some of the things that I do feel you need to focus on. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please be kind enough to subscribe. I'll see you in our next video. Thank you. Bye.